The clock strikes midnight in Washington. A vision of fire descends upon the White House. My brothers and sisters, what I'm about to reveal will shake you to your core.
The U.S. will take over the Gaza Strip, and we will do a job with it, too. We'll own it and be responsible for dismantling all of the dangerous unexploded bombs and other weapons on the site, level the site and get rid of the destroyed buildings, level it out, create an economic development that will supply.
The signs are here. Trump's shocking declaration about Gaza isn't just politics. It's prophecy unfolding before our eyes. God woke me at 3 a.m. with an urgent message for his people. Time is running out. My dear children of God, this is a divine message that cannot wait another moment. The Lord has commanded me to speak, and his words burn like fire in my bones. What you're about to hear will change everything you thought you knew about America's role in biblical prophecy. The headlines scream about Trump's declaration, America taking control of Gaza. But behind these earthly politics, a spiritual battle rages. The Lord showed me visions of what's truly happening in the spiritual realm, and I must share his warning with you today. Brothers and sisters, when Donald Trump announced America's intention to take long-term ownership of Gaza, many saw it as just another political move. But the Lord revealed to me that this is the beginning of something far more profound. A divine chess piece moving into position on God's prophetic timeline. Listen carefully to what the Spirit is saying. This is not just about Gaza. This is about the alignment of nations in these last days. The Lord spoke to me through Ezekiel 38, showing me how America's involvement in the Middle East is setting the stage for the great gathering of nations. In the dead of night, the Lord opened my eyes to see beyond the veil. I saw America, like a mighty eagle, spreading its wings over the nations. But beneath those wings, ancient prophecies are stirring to life. The Lord showed me how this move in Gaza will trigger a chain of events that will shake the foundations of the earth. My children, understand this. When Trump spoke those words about Gaza, it wasn't just a man speaking. The Lord is using him as an instrument, just as he used Cyrus in ancient times. But with this divine purpose comes a grave warning that I must share with you. The Spirit of the Lord revealed to me that this declaration about Gaza is like a key turning in a prophetic lock. It will unleash both blessing and judgment. Those who have eyes to see will recognize this as the fulfillment of ancient words spoken by the prophets. In my prayer time, the Lord showed me how this move will affect not just the Middle East, but will ripple across the nations. He spoke to me about alliances that will form in the shadows, about betrayals that will shock the world, and about a great shaking that will separate the wheat from the chaff. Dear ones, the Lord wants you to understand that what's happening now was written in his word thousands of years ago. When America extends its influence over Gaza, it will trigger a response from the nations mentioned in Ezekiel's prophecy. The pieces are falling into place exactly as the Lord foretold. I saw in the spirit realm how this decision will affect the balance of power in the Middle East. The Lord showed me that this is part of his divine strategy to position the nations for the events described in Joel 3. America's role is far more significant than anyone realizes. Children of God, hear this. The Lord revealed to me that this move in Gaza will expose hidden alliances. Nations that seem friendly will show their true colors. The spirit of Ishmael and the spirit of Esau are rising again, but this time with modern faces and new names. The Lord spoke to me about a coming time of testing for America. This involvement in Gaza will bring both blessing and burden. Those who stand with God's purposes will find supernatural provision, but those who oppose his plan will face serious consequences. In my time of prayer, the Spirit showed me that this declaration about Gaza is like a stone thrown into a pond. The ripples will reach far beyond the Middle East. It will affect economies, alliances, and even nature itself. The Lord is using this to wake up his people. Brothers and sisters, understand that this is not just about political control or economic interests. The Lord revealed to me that this is about positioning for spiritual warfare on a scale we've never seen before. The battle for Gaza is a battle for prophecy itself. The Spirit of the Lord impressed upon me that this move will trigger a series of supernatural events. Signs in the heavens and on the earth will follow, confirming that this is indeed the beginning of a new prophetic season, Watch for unusual weather patterns and geological events. My children, the Lord showed me that this declaration about Gaza will serve as a catalyst for revival. As tensions increase and events unfold, many will begin to see the hand of God moving in current events. A great awakening is coming, but it will emerge from great shaking. In the Spirit, I saw how this decision will affect the church worldwide. The Lord is using this situation to separate true believers from those who merely play church. This will be a time of choosing sides, not between political parties, but between God's way and man's way. The Lord revealed to me that America's involvement in Gaza will lead to surprising technological discoveries. Ancient mysteries will be uncovered in the land, but with these discoveries will come great responsibility in spiritual warfare. Dear ones, understand that this prophetic move regarding Gaza will impact the global financial system. The Lord showed me how this will contribute to the emergence of new economic alliances that will eventually play into end-time prophecies about buying and selling. The Spirit impressed upon me that this is a time of preparation. Those who have ears to hear must prepare themselves spiritually for what's coming. This move in Gaza is just the beginning of a series of events that will test the faith of believers worldwide. I must warn you, the Lord showed me that opposition to this prophetic alignment will be fierce. Expect to see increased persecution of believers, especially those who understand and speak about the prophetic significance of these events. But God will provide supernatural protection for His faithful ones. Brothers and sisters, the Lord revealed that this declaration about Gaza will expose hidden agendas in both political and religious institutions. Many trusted leaders will be revealed for who they truly are. This will be a time of great disillusionment, but also great clarity. The Spirit showed me that this move will accelerate the end-time transfer of wealth. Those who align with God's purposes will see supernatural provision, while systems built on greed and corruption will begin to crumble. My children, understand that this prophetic alignment in Gaza will affect the young generation powerfully. The Lord showed me a great awakening coming among youth who will suddenly understand the times we're living in. They will rise up with bold faith and supernatural wisdom. The Lord impressed upon me that this situation will bring a new wave of prophetic revelation. Hidden meanings in Scripture will become clear as we see prophecy unfold before our eyes. The book of Daniel will take on new significance in light of current events. Dear ones, the Spirit showed me that this move in Gaza will trigger increased spiritual warfare over bloodlines and family inheritance. Old family curses will be exposed, but with this exposure comes the opportunity for profound deliverance and healing. The Lord revealed that this prophetic alignment will affect the release of new technologies and discoveries. Some of these will seem like blessings, but will require great discernment. Not everything that appears miraculous is from God. Brothers and sisters, I saw in the Spirit how this situation will expose the true spiritual condition of many nations. Some that appear strong will be revealed as spiritually bankrupt, while others that seem weak will show surprising spiritual strength. The Spirit impressed upon me that this move regarding Gaza will accelerate the end-time harvest. Many who have resisted the gospel will suddenly become open as they see biblical prophecy unfolding in real time. My children, understand that this prophetic situation will bring both natural and spiritual earthquakes. The Lord showed me how geographical shakings will mirror spiritual shakings, all serving His ultimate purpose of awakening people to the times we're living in. The Lord revealed that this alignment in Gaza will affect the release of ancient wisdom and understanding. Hidden scrolls and artifacts will be discovered, but with them will come increased spiritual opposition and warfare. Dear ones, the Spirit showed me that this move will trigger a new level of unity among true believers while exposing false unity based on compromise. True fellowship will become more precious as opposition increases. The Lord impressed upon me that this situation will accelerate the purification of His church. Those who have been riding the fence will be forced to choose sides. This will be uncomfortable but necessary for the preparation of the bride. Brothers and sisters, I saw in the Spirit that this prophetic alignment will affect weather patterns and natural phenomena. Expect to see signs in the sun, moon, and stars that confirm we are in a new prophetic season. The Spirit revealed that this move regarding Gaza will trigger increased angelic activity. Many will begin to experience supernatural encounters and divine visitations, as the veil between dimensions grows thinner. My children, understand that this situation will bring both great challenge and great opportunity. Those who stay close to the Lord and follow His guidance will see miracles of provision and protection in the midst of increasing chaos. Beloved, the time for playing church is over. What we're witnessing with Trump's declaration about Gaza is just the beginning. The prophecies are unfolding faster than ever before. You must decide now where you stand. The Lord is calling His people to be bold, to be prepared, and to be filled with His Spirit. This is not a time for fear, but for faith. The same God who revealed these things is the God who will protect and provide for His faithful ones. Share this message with everyone you know. Subscribe to this channel to stay updated with more prophetic revelations as the Lord provides them. The time is short and every soul must be warned. Remember, my dear ones, when you see these things begin to happen, look up, for your redemption draws near. This is not just another news story. This is prophecy unfolding before our very eyes. May the Lord give you eyes to see, ears to hear, and a heart to understand the times we're living in. This is your watchman on the wall, delivering God's urgent message for such a time as this. Stay alert, stay in prayer, and stay close to the Lord. The prophecy is being unfolded. The time is now. Are you ready?